Hi guys, welcome to my Paint 3D tutorial. Yes, this is my voice. It is me, Luminite Lord. And I do not expect that you know any of the basics of Paint 3D, so I'm gonna teach you, I guess. So basically I recommend that you start with clicking on Canvas. And once you go there's a button that says Show Canvas. As you can see, that turns off your canvas. There is also a feature called Transparent Canvas, which once you click on it, it really only shows your thing, but we don't want that. So just turn off the canvas. Then, then go here, click on this. Once you click on that, this should appear here. Click on the circle, the sphere, as it is, but I call it a circle. Yeah, sphere, it is a 3D circle. And then click on matte here. And these are basically how reflective it is. We want gloss. Then just click here. And as you can see, you've got a very nice orb. Then you go here. And as you can see, there's an option here called Soft Edge, which is 3D Doodle, but it doesn't have sharp edges, so it's cornerless, which is the one we want. So just do a bit of a, I guess, thingy here. I don't really know what to call this shape. It's not really a shape. And then just this, these are all white, and this changes where it is. And these, as you can see, just spin it around. But we don't need that. As you can see, we've made something. And then just do little, I guess, tendrils, maybe you call them? I think so. Okay. Then just do little tendrils. As you can see. I'm sure you can start guessing what we're making. And then basically just do the tendrils, whatever you want it to look like. It doesn't have to be a copy of this. Also, if you want to see any more content, be sure to subscribe. We don't have to. Okay. There we go. Oh yes, that's starting to look good. And then if you want to only see it from one angle, this is enough. But if you want to see it from many angles, just go on like this. Even more squiggles. Okay. I think that looks good, yeah. And just click on brushes here. As you can see, is marker, calligraphy pen, oil brush, watercolor, pixel pen, pencil, eraser, crayon, spray can, fill. We want to click on oil brush and do the color you want. Obviously, for us, that's blue. Oh. And then just basically cover this. As you can see, that's a very nice blue, but now that I think about it, it's the wrong blue. So, let's just change this blue up. Okay. As you can see, this is starting to look like the Luminite Lord Eye, or the more official name, the True Eye of Cthulhu. If it does work on your computer, I would recommend doing the headphones from 3D Library. That is how I did the headphones. I just coloured 3D Library headphones. So basically, once you're finished colouring these tendrils, then it comes to, I guess, the hardest bit, which is when you go to 2D shapes here and choose circle. And again, just use the size tools to make it the size you want. I don't want it too large. There we go. Okay. Now I guess you do another one here. Yeah, that looks about right. Most of this is pretty easy to do, you know, it's not like Blender. Blender is impossible. And then you click on fill here, and that's the wrong color, so then you change your color to black, make it gloss, and then do blue, fill it in like that. And that's starting to look like a true Eye of Cthulhu. But then you just go to pencil, do it very thin, and just do it like that. So each stroke, brush stroke, though it's not really a brush, it's a pencil, each line overlaps with each other. So the opacity kind of makes it so that it looks like one's darker, one's lighter, which is the effect we're going for. So basically just continue doing that, you know. Now I think this is... No, it's not the first non-Terraria video on my channel. There's that one... Well, I guess there's two. The Reds Potion subscribe thingy. And then that Chrome Experiments music. Which I'm not that happy with, but I'm happy with the other one. There we go, just keep on going. Okay, I think I've kind of done it a bit too dark. So I think I'll continue doing it like this, but I'm just saying that I'd prefer it if you clicked on indigo there. I think it kind of, yeah. So I think I might, maybe for the thumbnail or something, I'll do a version with the indigo. That is, if I do put this in the thumbnail. I think I will. Yeah, I should have done that with the indigo, that's... I think I'll just go to history, and there we go, you can just erase all of that. That's actually very handy. Sorry about the delay. This is my first time putting my voice in a YouTube video. Well, I guess there is that creak of a chair in... Did I? No, I didn't delete that video. It's still there. There is a creak of a chair, but other than that... That was me playing the piano. So basically just go on like this. If you're wondering why I don't do that many jump cuts or anything, it's mostly because Power Director doesn't work that well with jump cuts. It makes everything very low res if you, or resolution, if you make the video too long. So I kind of only use Power Director for my trailers. I tried using it in, I believe it's, in the hard mode mine, but I ended up just doing them in part 1 and part 2 because I did have a little break there, but that basically just made it look like an oil painting. Not that I have anything against oil paintings. I'm just saying it looked very blurry and, you know. If you look at the Reds Potion video and the trailer, I believe. No, it's not a trailer, it's a celebration. On those it is very blurry, and not blurry, but the outlines are a bit strange. and it kind of does that with most of them. So now, once we've done those lines, as you can see, it's almost finished. So then you just go to your preferred brush. For me, it's marker. Make it thin. And basically just do the tendrils. Not veins, there we go, not tendrils. And this is starting to look like the Luminite Lord Eye. I'd say I prefer the first one I did, which is the one on my cover. I don't know why I called it the Luminite Lord Eye. It is a true Eye of Cthulhu. Oh well. There we go. So I guess you could consider this a voice reveal. Also, you might see an effect when I finish and start the video that you usually don't see in my videos. And that's that endless mirror effect. Which, because I couldn't find any window share options for Paint 3D, so I ended up just doing screen share. And that kind of does that endless loop. However, with Terraria, there is a feature in OBS called Game Capture. There we go. I think I might actually do an OBS tutorial one day. I think that's almost finished. Yeah, just add those little bits if you really want to. I don't think I added it in the original one. It's really only if you want to. And of course, here as you can see it looks pretty good. But if you want it to be the Eye of Cthulhu, do the same thing. Just make it red instead of blue for the veins and tendrils, and turn the eye this way. And there we go, you've got the Eye of Cthulhu. And then for the final step, which is, I guess, the headphones. So then you just click on 3D Library. You search headphone. Why am I in capitals? Headphone. There you go. Click on your desired one. The one I used was this one. As you can see, that is enormous. So just again, size it down to what you want. There we go. Okay, there we go. Maybe bring that down a little if you want, but you can really use any headphones or any hat or whatever you want to put on it, really. For me it was headphones, but there we go. And then here's where you really just use the fill tool, where you bring it to your desired colour. That's obviously clicking there, which is fill. Make the tolerance pretty low. Yeah, that's alright. Then make that polished metal. And, okay, yeah. 1 second. I believe it's side that I used. No. How did I do that in the original one? For some reason it's choosing not to work the right way it did in the original one. But... okay, why did you stop working? It's the thing, whenever you show somebody something, it doesn't work, but when you do it on your own, it does. Okay, that's a bit annoying. But I think you get the idea, really. Maybe I guess I could do a bit of a border here. No, that looks terrible. Oh well, I think you get the idea. Just colour whatever you want to put on there. I guess I'll just put something else then. Let's see what there is for a hat. Okay, this time it's getting a top hat, because I couldn't colour the headphones like it usually did. But I think you get the idea. You can really just put anything you want on it using 3D Library. And there we go. A true Eye of Cthulhu with a top hat. Now there is one final step, which is effects. So you just click on effects, choose which one. I choose this one because it's very nice. The end one, the cave and end ones aren't as good. Even though this one's actually closer to the kind of weird effect that Moonlord does. Yeah, maybe I think I'll use that for this one. But I usually just use this one. But I think I'll use that for other ones. Okay, and there you've got it. And for some reason I say this at the end of the end of some of my videos. Bye, and kittens climb trees. Okay, now I have to do the endless mirror effect. See what I mean?